Hey Divas, this is Anna coming to you with a project. Yay! Okay, I had some crafty mojo, so I altered a paper mache oval type box that I got from a garage sale, and then I made a butterfly cage mini using the Tim Holtz die that was inspired by Bona. She did one, I think, last year, and she did it for a calendar, so but I didn't do it that way. So let's get started. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what I did is I crackle painted the whole box inside out. I used Distress ink. I used the walnut stain, and all the way around. I really wanted it to look like it really did sit. I know everybody, when they do the crackle, it does, but a lot of their crackle is perfected. Mine is not perfected. So you will see different smudges, different type of cracks. I mean, I did not want it to look beautifully stroked with the paint, beautiful cracks. I just really wanted it to just seriously look wore out. So even with right here, you see the brush stroke, because I doubled it. Normally when you crackle paint, you want to do one stroke, leave it, and then go to the next. You don't want to put another stroke over the paint again, or this is what happens. So I did that down here. So I just really wanted it to have imperfections. So that's what I was shooting for. Anyways, so I used this lace. This lace I got at the Goodwill. Yes, I cannot even tell you how excited I am that I actually, for the first time, I can't even tell how many Goodwills I've gone to, and I'm in California, that I have not found nothing. Okay, we're talking junk. Stuff that should have probably gone to the trash. So I got lucky and I found this trim. And this right here is some trim that I was hoarding. And I broke into the hoard vault, girls. Yes, I did. Ooh, ooh. So I actually got into a few things, because I was like, you know what, no more. I am going to start digging into stuff that I normally don't do, and I'm going to use it. No matter how much it may hurt, I'm going to use it. So this right here is a Michael's acrylic butterfly, the doorknobs that they had, and an I Am Roses. I got some ribbon right here, and I just tied it around the butterfly's body 3 times, and then I tied the knot up at the top, so, you know, like antenna type looking up top. Okay, this is the top part. So this is a puffy or fluffy flower. Arlene, my Butterfly Kisses, did a tutorial on using I Am Roses mulberry flowers. I don't have those ones. So, but I did have a buttload of these Heidi Swap ones, and the flowers were like this ginormous. I don't know what possessed me to buy those. I was at the expo, and I get excited when everything's a buck, so I just go buck wild. So that's what I did with this one. I used probably, what, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh my gosh, at least 12 to 15 flowers to make this, using her tutorial. And I was excited because I hadn't used them. I wasn't even using them. So this was a good way for me to use a lot of the flowers that I don't mess with anymore. This flower right here I got from Elaine with Silly Frog Honeybee on YouTube. She gifted me some of these flowers. So I just put it in the middle. I actually did a video a while back on these flowers, but I tore out the center and I put something different. I Am Roses, I Am Roses. These right here are some little picks that I got out of the sprays that I buy from Michael's or the dollar store, and I just cut them up and used them as like little fillers, like this one right here. Then I did the same with this right here, these right here. These are I Am Roses leaves. I did use, which of course you're not going to tell, but I did use Glimmer Mist on these, the gold one. Okay, and oh my gosh, I must show you this. Let's see if I can pick it up so that you can see it. This spray is ridiculously beautiful, and there we go. Okay, you see that spray? Fabulous. This right here is a spray that I bought from Joy at Art Angel Designs on YouTube, and I believe she has an Etsy store. I believe it was an Etsy or a Zibbit, but I really believe it's an Etsy store. So I bought these sprays from her, and it comes 2 to a pack. So one was pink, this one right here is blue, and these are handmade, and I absolutely love them. So I used the pink one. This was another thing I was hoarding. No longer am I hoarding it. And I just stamped, here it says be yourself, because I think everybody should be themselves. Definitely don't be who you see. And so I liked that stamp, so I wanted to do that. Because the cheesy person you get right here on YouTube, yeah, that's me. All day, every day. So that's the box. I did not do anything on the inside. I just left it crackled and wore out looking, because there was no reason for me to do the decorations on the inside like that. And here is the mini that I made using the Tim Holtz birdcage. Okay, so this right here is a little bloomer that I got from Elaine that she gifted me. I used some jute, cream colored jute rope underneath, so I just like wrapped it in like 6 circles and then squeezed the ends so that it's fluffy on the ends, and then just put this on top. Then I had a little piece of that trim that I used around the box, so I just tucked it under there. I used some sprays. This is a Stampin Up Bird with the branch. Love this punch. I got it from Yoli, who is Yoli Bean on YouTube. She sells the Stampin' Up stuff. I believe she's a demonstrator for one of them. She just sells it. So I bought it from her. And I bought this Flourish Bling from Michaels. And these are just some charms that I added from my collection. And every page is done with these white cardstock. It's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 all the way around. And you're going to see that all the way through. This one's not intended to hold a picture, but the other ones are. Okay? And it's tied with jute at top, because that hole is very small. It's not going to fit anything bigger than what you see here. So, okay. Here's the side. I Am Roses, some flat back pearls, and this is some lace back here that I got from Carla's 001 from back in the day when she was barely selling her lace bundles. I have so much of that lace still left. So that's what this is right here. And then that side for a picture. Okay, then this is right here. Elaine also gifted me with these butterflies, and I used that. And this is I Am Roses, and this is some trim, also the same trim that I used around the box. And then of course you can fit a photo back here. So I didn't adhere nothing to actually this. Everything is adhered to the bottom. Okay, and the other side. And I used a different kind of trim here. This is one of my molds that I did, and this is some stringed pearls that I just hot glue gunned all the way around the cage. This right here is a paper flower that I made, and this is I learned how to do this off of Anna Ferrier from More Paper Than Shoes. She did a flower tutorial. And this is one of the flowers. I absolutely love it because her tutorials is to show you how to use the punches. A lot of the times we buy all these flower punches and really don't use them. So she shows how to make a bunch of different really super beautiful flowers using them. So that's what I did. This is some tulle. And then this right here is just some bling. It's off of a string of, it's a string of bling. And I just cut off a few pieces. Okay. And then... whoops. Okay. And this right here is a fabric flower that I made. And this is using Ooh La La's fabric. And I just I sewed the bottom and just wrapped it around and put a few pearls in the middle. This is some super skinny, tiny, mini pearl bead trim. And then some more lace. This right here is also something I was hoarding and I finally cut into it. Super excited. So it's only adhered down here, so you could still put a photo. And this is another paper flower that I made. See, so it's dimensional. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. And I use some yellow bling here, and then this right here is from the dollar store off of their flower bouquet thingies, and I just cut off a few pieces. Of course, none of that is adhered to this. This right here is I Am Roses, and this right here is just some sheer ribbon and a stick pin that I made. And then, of course, these right here are bling, but they're iridescent. Okay. And this is the last page. And then, of course, that's I Am Roses. And then this is just a couple pieces of the flower, of the sprays that I buy from Michael's, and I just cut off a couple pieces. And then this is just some pearl spray. And that's it. So then this is the front. There we go. Of the mini. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast putting this together using these colors. It's more on the shabby chic side of colors, and I absolutely love shabby chic. I love vintage. I love grunge. I do not play favorites, girls. I love it all. Anything with beautiful colors, I love it. I don't care. So that's it for today, and I have no, that's not true. I do have another video of a few other things that I made, so I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, mucho hugs, ladies. Bye.